So why do I own a large chainsaw? Well, fortunately, I love larger chainsaws because they're only for big trees, because these are the ones are the only ones I can find. The one that's metal, not made out of plastic. But I like metal. But these are one of the most first farm boss saws that were ever made back in 1978. Hitches don't even get used that much, but I never used it, but just trying to keep a life in it just by not using it that much. And here's that little home light that I told you about. That's the one I watched on your videos on that you worked on, but mine looks terrible. It was dirty, got a bad coil in it, and the motor is seized up. Couldn't run. I took the bar and chain off. And I got another motor for it, which will go on to this saw, but hopefully that motor will fit. But here's the MS-291 Farm Boss. And here's the Super XL. This is the one I found at the yard sale a couple years ago. Used it that long, but I quit and stopped using it because there's a carburetor leaking on the bottom. It's just not running right for a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on with it. But Home Garage, if you can make a video about why your carburetor leaks on your chainsaw, but please let me know. But I do got a carburetor kit. It'll fit on it, which I do. But unfortunately, I don't use that old 31AV that whole much. But I would not even acceptly touch the coil on it. But my dad, this is what my dad told me. But if you ever touch that coil is gonna absolutely shock you. But what happened to it is, Lonnie used to run that thing since a long time ago. Then it got him the same problem, same deal. He took it to the dealership and had them look at it, but the cost of repair of that chainsaw is more money than a brand new chainsaw. So Lonnie just bought a new one instead. Then Lonnie passed away since 3 years ago. Then right before he does, he just let that old 31 set, because he just let it retired for a long time. When I found it, it was dusty, but I was very lucky. It's got compression, got it started. But I was real happy the way it runs. And then after that in the farm, after 2 years later, I found this Honglight XL12. But this is a red version, but I like the red version better than the blue ones because these are the only ones that I could find, that is it. But they are the same saw, just different colors. And it's got a different muffler on him. That's a different muffler that looks just like the big one had. I got the chain tightened up on it and just didn't start it, but I tried to get it started, but the pull cord just jumped out of there. That's kind of bit pain in the ass. I just put a short rope in it, but now I'm gonna have to buy a new extra set of ropes, try to fix it again. couldn't even get it started. And now, I gotta find a little bit of bigger rope. As you can see, the pull rope's gone. Pull rope's out of it. Then after that, in 2020, right by after that, I'd seen this. I was on Marketplace and I found this saw. This is a big one. This is an automatic oiler. It's got an automatic oiler and manual pump. Got the same muffler as the other one had. But it does run, but it still don't even have a kill wire on its kill switch. But it's got compression on it. But I don't think it ain't gonna start. But whatever happens if it does start. I don't feel like starting this thing. But it's an old saw, but it's I usually called it a big brother. A big brother to the XL12. I got the grommet replaced. And replaced the fuel line. And get the fuel line out to the bottom of the tank. Oh shoot. Not an avalanche. Huh. There's my corded weeder I used to run several years. When I was a kid. Just stopped using it right before I switched over to the big ones. But it don't even get used that much. Stuff we designed, that's for kids. But whatever. Well, look at that. It fits on there like a glove. And even this shield fits onto this too. Fits on it like a glove. Get out of here, you. There's one of my hose. Now it's just a little shovel. That's what I definitely use them for, filling up holes on the dirt. So, anyways, in case you never hear one of these run on the full video. But saws are tools. I use them for big jobs, for big trees. Let's see how they start. things jerk. When they jerk, you gotta hang on to them. But this is a Timber Pro. I added the different dogs onto it, which is doing a lot better than the other dogs. As you can see, home garage, I added the different dogs on it, just like what the Craftsman had that you worked on with an 18-inch. But surprising me, I think this thing used to be a Craftsman.
So Paul, every time that it's on radio, was founded by Paul, and that he was there.
That's my radio is playing on the background. But these are one of my favorites that you worked on your other videos. This is the one that's got a toggle switch. The other one I already showed you, that's got a regular kill switch. Man, you can definitely smell that after when they've been sitting for so long, but when you run these things, they don't even smell too good, but it only stinks for a little bit. Just like the XL12, but after when they sit for that long, because they do stink when they set for a very long time. After when these fans are hot, they start up at one pull. But I usually put 40 to 1 in those little saws, but they don't even do that bad, but it just don't even hurt. It don't hurt it. Because I like different funnel designs where you put them on. But to me, I like to stick with these funnels, which is they're a lot safer. But every time when I run those saws, I don't usually wear hearing protection because it don't even hurt me. But I know, like you said, they are loud, but it doesn't even hurt me. But if you do keep a funnel with your fuel tanks, but I suggest make a fancy gas cap for them. That's my advice. But if you're like me, if you're a farm owner or small farm owner, but battery powered saws can only be started with for if you're going to teach your kids how to run the saws safely. So battery powered saws are for your best choice. But if you're going over to gas saws, but gas saws are recommended for big trees. But I ain't ever gonna get rid of my home lights, but I want to keep my home lights around forever. But if you guys are not trained professionals with chainsaws, but I suggest leave it to somebody else who has experience with chainsaws. Not just anybody who can run chainsaws, but They take training professionals. I usually take care of them for a long time. But if you ever seen a 4-stroke chainsaw, if you ever want to hear him run, well, I'll get him started up for you and let y'all listen to him and hear how he runs. He runs a lot more differently than those other ones, but it sounds different. Let me go ahead and put a little bit of juice into him. I ran to the fuel station and refill the World King cans up again when the day's pretty. That's what I'm definitely using the 4-cycle can for. As for the 4-cycle chainsaw, but it don't run 2-cycle fast, just like a weed eater does, like a 4-stroke weed eater. But I kind of like that 4-stroke chainsaw better than the other ones. But the other ones do cut a lot more faster than the other one that I got. I'm going to go ahead and give a couple pumps. Try to give them start rookie for you guys and see what happens. Then I'll show you the NS291 Farm Boss. Alright, so this is definitely pushed back so brake is off. Nice! Like a lawnmower! That thing sounds like a lawnmower. Oh! Compression! Ow! So the reason why I replaced the handle because the other handle broke off on me. Because when it kicked back on me, it broke that handle, the first handle on it, pretty bad. So that's the reason why chainsaws are dangerous. But lesson learned. Whatever you do, don't ever drop start your chainsaw like I do. But it's my professional way, but I keep the saw level with my hand to just hang on. But it's not a big deal. But I handle those things while they jerk. Holy shoot! But this thing's definitely got a lot of power. Last time on the other video when I ran this thing, but it's got a lot of power. Well, there it is. But I love gas-powered saws and battery ones. I love both. I did get chain sharpened on the hung lights, but on the other video I'll probably give this thing a little bit of run for you guys, but I just don't even feel like it today, but I don't want to cut wood with them. But this thing does give me a lot of trouble. But I don't know why, but I'd say it's got an air leak in him. But whoever used this chainsaw right before I got it, and whoever did it, but I'm not sure who did it, but somebody used to take good care of it sometime. But I think the fuel line definitely needs a little bit more to the bottom of the tank. But I use 40-to-1 in those other cans, including the old ones, 2 old ones. The other one right beside it is 32-to-1 for these saws. I think I'm going to have to get chain sharpened on the MS-291 because I think it's a little bit dull. But it all ends what it ends well, but so that's it. If you guys are a farm owner, you can get each one of those chainsaws if you want. But in your own hardware stores that's got one of these, if you owned a lot of old saws in your garages and stuff, in your old barns, that would definitely be a good option for you. And I think the Husqvarna factories are making Husqvarna 455 Rancher as the future 455 Ranchers with silver gas tank and silver oiler, just like on the rear back of 450. But I think they're going to be turning these into silver clutches on them, because they're going to be calling them next generation Husqvarna 455s and 450s E series in the future. But that's it. There's the Timber Pro, which I'll be sending back to Jim. It won't be long till it gets ready to go back to Jimmy, because he's gonna have this back, but chain's loose, whatever. But I'll have to probably find another clutch for it and get another screw, another tensioner, and probably try to fix it up. But we'll see. Well, I hope you guys loved the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching my videos on my channel. I will see y'all on the next video. Bye-bye.